Umita Store, Music Channel.
10 early signs of labor that tell you the baby is near. The early signs of labor are different for everyone. It would be great if there were hard and fast signs your body is getting ready for labor, how long you have to get to the hospital, and whether or not your partner is experiencing early signs of labor. The baby is near. But human beings,
the early signs of labor
and
are
symptoms
different
before
for
labor
everyone.
begins can vary significantly.
It would be great if there were hard and fast signs
your body is getting ready for labor, how long you have to get to the hospital,
but they may not represent
and whether or not
yours.
your partner is
It's good to know the
experiencing
difference
between back labor and contractions, and whether your new nausea, diarrhea, or lack of appetite could be signs of labor. The baby is getting ready for labor.
But it's always best to check with your doctor for advice.
Listed below are 10 of the most important signs of labor to look out for.
1. Shivering is a sign of labor.
If it's a sultry, hot summer day and your wife is piling on the layers like you're headed for the ski lodge, or lack of appetite, signs of labor. The change in body temperature is
But it's
caused by
always
labor
best to
hormones.
check with your doctor for advice. A
Listed
feeling of
below are 10 of the
lightness
most
is a sign of
important
labor.
signs of labor to look out
After
for.
9
months of carrying
1.
a bowling ball around
Shivering
in her
is a
stomach,
sign
your
of
wife may
labor.
feel the surprisingly pleasant
If
sensation
it's a
of
sultry,
lightness as
hot summer day and your
wife is piling on the
This is
layers
actually
like you're
the
headed for the
experience
ski
of the baby
lodge,
dropping.
or lack of
According to the American
Pregnancy
Pregnancy
change in
Association,
body temperature.
This means that the baby has moved deeper down into the pelvis, relieving the pressure on the diaphragm that causes discomfort for so many women.
On the other hand, the baby can now increase pressure on her bladder, meaning more nighttime trips to the bathroom in the final days.
3. No appetite is a sign of labor.
Labor pains have a way of making the prospect of food less appealing.
You can also expect that your wife may feel nauseous and thirsty as labor begins.
You can help with both of these symptoms by offering her natural ginger chews to ease the stomach upset and a cup of ice chips to suck on as labor progresses. 4. Lower back pain is a sign of labor. Although lower back pain could be a sign of many things, including the sheer act of lugging around extra weight all day, many people experience lower back pain and menstrual-like cramping in the early stages of labor.
This in and of itself shouldn't send you to the hospital, but it is a warning that the fun may be about to start. 5. Increasing Braxton Hicks contractions are signs of labor.
Although Braxton Hicks contractions are commonly thought of as a sign of false labor, these intermittent, fluttering, usually painless sensations become more frequent and noticeable in the early stages of labor. Note, this doesn't mean your wife is about to deliver.
Only that she's getting closer. She could still be hours, or days, away. Just a quick reminder,
don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to Umita Store Music Channel and get tips and recommendations on pregnancy, baby, and child care. 6.
Longer, more regular contractions are signs of labor.
The clearest sign that labor is near coming from contractions that are getting progressively longer, more regular, and closer together.
You're looking for surges that come 4 or 5 minutes apart, that lasts several minutes.
7.
Bleeding and mucus are signs of labor. This sounds dramatic, but actually, all it means is that the cervical plug has come loose, and there will be visible bleeding and mucus in your wife's underwear. It's normal. What's not normal?
Any fluid that is brown or greenish in color could indicate that the baby is having a tough time. Another sign of labor and distress, passing large blood clots.
If this happens, see your doc right away.
8.
Stronger labor pain is a sign of labor. One way to distinguish between true and false labor signs is contractions so strong that your wife cannot walk or talk through them.
Every labor is unique. But in general, contractions get progressively more and more intense, requiring a woman's complete attention as they happen. 9.
Water breaking is a sign of labor.
This classic, telltale sign of labor can appear as a big gush, or it can happen in a slow, light stream. Either way, the amniotic sac surrounding the baby has broken, and your kid is on the way. Normally, contractions begin before the water breaks. If that's not the case, it's important to head to the hospital anyway, since the seal around your baby is broken, raising the risk of infection.
10. Dilation is a sign of labor.
The classic countdown to the arrival of your new baby comes from dilation, a measurement of the cervix opening. This is as close as you'll get to concrete real-time info on when childbirth is going to happen.
But unfortunately, the only one who can accurately measure it is your doctor.
10 centimeters is considered fully dilated, signaling that your baby is on its way. Please subscribe to Umita Store Music channel and explore our interesting videos on tips and recommendations for your pregnancy. And start preparing for other baby must-haves by exploring our selection of clothes, bath toys, non-toxic car seats, child protection accessories, and more. Visit our online store at umita.store.